to Mrs. Murphy Making Meals. So today we are going to be making blueberry lemon cornmeal scones. It's from one of my favorite cookbooks. I think some of you know that I'm a runner. So it's run fast, eat slow. It's one of my favorite ones. So anyways, we're making these. I've never made them before, even though I love this cookbook. It'll be interesting because it says in a pastry blender, but if you remember from last time, I broke my blender and the mixer, so I'm not too sure what we're gonna do since a lot of my recipes need the mixer and we still have not replaced it. All right, so I think I put a picture of the recipe on there. Can you hear Addison? She's singing, I guess. All right, so we have 1 cup stone ground cornmeal, which I didn't have. So we're just using coarse grind cornmeal. That's how that goes. 1 cup all-purpose flour, 1/4 cup coconut sugar, which I actually have, so that's good. 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of fine sea salt, 1 stick. Uh-oh, it says cold unsalted butter, but I kind of cut mine out. So we'll see how that goes. 2 eggs, 1/3 cup whole milk Greek yogurt, teaspoon of vanilla, finely grated zest of 2 lemons, and a cup of frozen blueberries. So the first thing, I'm going to whisk together cornmeal, flour, sugar, baking powder, and salt. And then my next step is to use a blender. So we're going to see what I come up with instead of using a blender. Let's go. All right, so we're at the blender part right now. So I think what we're gonna do, I'm supposed to be blending the butter that's supposed to be cold as a rock, but I think I actually did something that I should have for once with baking. I actually kept the butter out, so it's pretty soft. So I'm going to actually blend it with my fingers into like little bits and pieces to see if I can combine it that way. Will it work? We're gonna find out. This is all a big experiment for me. So here we go. Maybe the girls will give you another music interlude as I do this. Too long. This is what we have. Looks about right. It's pea size. I think we're good. Here we go. We're continuing. So next we're putting all of the wet ingredients together. We're whisking it together, and I think we're gonna combine. This is where I'm hoping I can pull this one off. So it says flour a clean work surface and roll the dough into a semi-flattened log about 2 inches in diameter. No, I was never good at math, so we're gonna see. We'll see. I am feeling pretty good about these actually. We have 7 minutes left. I'm really anxious. They look like they're actually turning out. Like I'm really, really excited. Yes, you can see it. Okay, so they're looking a little rough with the color and just the way that they look, but I mean, those look good. If you can smell what I can smell right now, this smells delicious. All right, these have a little bit of lemon, a lot of blueberry, and a tiny bit of sweetness, not too much. I don't like my things super sweet, so these are perfect. These are delicious. These turned out. I am so excited and so happy. I finally, in one of these, it turned, well, I guess my first episode with Robert's cake turned out, but this is, So I would suggest maybe you should go try it. It's pretty delicious. So thanks for hanging in there with me with episode 4. Mrs. Murphy making meals. Again, every week's a little bit different. This week the girls were a little crazy behind me. We got a little music, we got a little bit of fun, we got a little bit of everything going on. So stay tuned for episode 5. You can make suggestions of what could be next on my cooking adventure. See ya later.